I am inviting Mr. Asif Kaswati Saab for the speech, and our respectable speaker is the fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan as well as Institute of Cost and Management Accountants of Pakistan. He is Director Tax Services of Messrs. A.F. Ferguson and Company, Chartered Accountants, a member firm of PricewaterhouseCoopers Network. And now I request Mr. Kaswati Saab to come to the rostrum and enlighten their wordy views.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Session Chairman, Mr. Ali Rahim, the learned Chief Guest who is about to come, Mr. Khwaja Tanveer Ahmed, the CPD Convener, Brother Abdul Wasir Khan, learned Council and ABC member who are present here, and the worthy member of ICMAP and other professional bodies, distinguished, no ladies so far, gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. At the very outset, I am grateful to CPD committee and especially Abdul Wasir Khan for inviting me over here and to provide an opportunity to present you before this August House my study outcome over here. Let's kick off with the cartoon over here. This is the cartoon which was published as soon as the bill was presented before the Parliament. The very next day, I thought I should share this before this August House, and the matter is self-explanatory. अक्लमंद के लिए इशारा काफ़ी है. Next. The other clipping or a cartoon which was made specified, yes, बकरीद के लिहाज से शायद ये cartoon बनाया गया. Yes, I am eating the grass. It's the only food I can afford. The way inflation is going up, every month we are facing the problem of petrol, increase in price. Last month there was an increase in price of about rupees 10 a litre, and I may indirectly announce that there is a likelihood of 3 rupees next month too. In that scenario, if reform GST comes with a picture which is being quoted over here, may be surprising to a great extent, and being a professional, we have to be ready for that. In this precious hour, I am going to present or divide my presentation into 7 parts. The implementation part, the economic significance of the reform GST, salient features of the federal GST and provincial GSTs, implementation issues, and administrative action plan, already planned and are in progress, and the way forward, and few suggestions too. Before moving forward, the media is very strong and is also around us. It is important to know what media thinks and what the people think about these items. A few of the main headings, the very next day I tried to find out from newspaper, especially I am thankful to Business Recorder, who made it very easy for me to find out various aspects and what the public think, what the media think about it. These are the few clippings, and the first part is basically the core issue. Industrialists, traders reject RGST and flood surcharge. Top heading on the very main page. And the answer to this is given by Prime Minister, is the Parliament discretion to decide as to whether reform GST should come or not. And what's going in the Parliament, you very well know. I need not to comment on it. And what's going to happen, God knows better. I will try to figure out whatever I can. But definitely, मैं नजूमी नहीं हूँ कि बता दूँ कि वाकई ये आएगा कि नहीं आएगा. लेकिन the way things are moving ahead, since last at least 1 year, I would say, because I am one of the vigilant of all the news clippings on the subject each and every day since the beginning. Accordingly, it seems that it will come now, in spite of all oppositions or so-called opposition. These are the few of these parts I am going to cover in my presentation, but these are the startup or a kick-off items. इसलिए कि आप लोग थके हुए आए हैं ऑफिस से, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड, और थके हुए के साथ अगर मज़ीद उसको थका दिया जाए और फिर रिफॉर्म GST बिल से थका दिया जाए तो शायद उसके लिए मुश्किल हो जाएगी। इसीलिए मैं बीच में कुछ न कुछ आपके लिए रखूँगा ताकि आपका चेहरा मुस्कुराता रहे। इसमें से बहुत सारी चीज़ें नई हैं, आप जानते हैं, और चूँकि आपने अखबार पढ़े हुए हैं और उसके बाकी भी अखबार पढ़े हुए हैं, तो इट्स नथिंग न्यू। द न्यू थिंग, थैंक यू। This is in a way disclaimer that my presentation is based on the RGST bill 2010, which was presented before the Parliament on November 5, 2010. If something happens after that, I can't comment on it. And on the other hand, it's surprising that provincial VAT bill is still VAT. It is not reform GST. The website, federal FBR website is still showing the old VAT provincial law. Nobody knows what is inside the reform GST, provincial GST laws which are going to come. The 4 laws which are going to come. किसी को पता ही नहीं है कि उस बिल के अंदर क्या है। इनफॉर्मल चीज़ें किसी को मिल जाए तो अलग बात है, फॉर्मल में किसी को नहीं पता। तो my presentation or a little part of my presentation is based on the provincial VAT as well. It is VAT so far. And second, lastly, it is my personal view, since I am the Director Tax Services in Ferguson. It's not the Ferguson's official view, whatever I am presenting over here. It will be treated as my personal view. Coming to the implementation part, the new GST will be effective so far as being told. It will be effective from January 1, 2010. These have already been placed before the National Assemblies, and I don't know when it will be placed before the 4 provincial parliaments. 2011. Yes, sir. Thank you for the correction. This shows that log jaag rahe hain. Or sometimes people commit error to see as to whether people are alive or not. और कभी-कभी इंसान में गलती हो जाती है। RGST will be applicable on all economic activities covering supply of goods and rendering of services. Very few and limited exceptions or exemptions. Presently, the ST law, that is the ST Act 1990, and 5 provincial and federal capital tax ordinance will be repealed. आपको शायद हैरत होगी कि जब मैंने ICAP में प्रेजेंटेशन दी थी तो मैंने ये स्पेसिफिकली कहा था कि जब मॉडल वैट लॉ लाया गया है पार्लियामेंट में तो 4 पार्लियामेंट तो मौजूद हैं। फेडरल कैपिटल ऑर्डिनेंस का क्या होगा कि जब ओरिजिनली आया था तब तो फेडरल कैपिटल ऑर्डिनेंस आया था। इस्लामाबाद कैपिटल टेरिटरी का क्या होगा? तो उन्होंने वो आवाज़, वो सजेशन सुन लिया और उनकी समझ में आ गई और उन्होंने फेडरल कैपिटल का पार्ट इसी फेडरल में कवर कर लिया।